Joining me in studio today is Chief Executive Officer and President of Panoro Minerals, Luquman Shaheen. Luquman, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
What are you doing in Montreal?
Well, we've been marketing the company a little bit, informing both the institutional retail investors about what we've done, what we have planned, what's coming up.
Sure, all right. Well, let's get going with Cota Bombas. How's that going along?
Cota Bombas is going great. We announced in September last year a new resource, increasing the resource from 90 million to 404 million tons. And since then, we've completed another 36,000 meters of drilling. And we'll be completing an update on the resource estimate by the middle of this year, and then hope to start a scoping study right after that. So we have a lot of work planned at Cota Bombas, a lot of significant milestones to achieve this year.
And you have another significant project in Peru, the Antia project. How's that going forward?
Yeah, the Antia project is a mid-sized copper moly project, and we restarted work on that just in January. So we're currently reviewing the geology and some of the past drilling results to put together our plan for this year. But it looks like we're going to drill a little bit more there and update the resource estimate. Sure,
okay. Are we going to be seeing any production anytime soon from either of the projects?
Well, right now our focus is feasibility. We have some drilling and engineering work to do, and environmental work to do in order to complete the bankable feasibility study. And I think for both projects, we're looking at sort of a 2-year horizon to complete bankable feasibility. And a production decision, construction decision will be made at that point.
Would you favor one over the other towards moving towards production based on the way the mining market is at the moment?
Right. Well, you know, both projects, although they're both copper, they're different in that the Cota Bombas project has a significant amount of gold and silver. But Cota Bombas is going to be a big project. It's 400 million tons and it's going to grow from there. Antia is a mid-sized project, 150 million tons with a little bit of upside, but not sort of the same scale as Cota Bombas. Antia might be a better project for the company to tackle as the first production project because it'll have a more moderate and manageable size capex. And Cota Bombas might make a more logical second step.
Okay. Moving towards the cash side, the money side of the mining industry right now, it's tight. You know, it's not at its best. How's Panoro Minerals doing?
Well, we've done very well in that area. We just completed in March a $15 million bought deal financing. So the proceeds from that financing, together with the money that we already had, gives us over $20 million that will fund the ongoing work at Cota Bombas and Antia for probably 18 months to 2 years, and take us very well down the feasibility road. So I think, you know, in the market that we're in right now, you'll see that only the better projects will get financed. And I think the fact that we were able to finance is a good validation of the quality of the projects that we have.
And Cota Bombas is located near the Constancia project with Hud Bay Minerals, which was recently put on stream with Silver Wheaton. Is that good for Panoro? Is that bad? How does that work for Panoro Minerals?
You know, there's no direct impact, but it's a good indication of what the financing potential for the Cota Bombas project will be, because we do have 3 million ounces of gold and over 37 million ounces of silver now in the resource. So the type of deal that Hud Bay signed with Silver Wheaton precious metals streaming contract is going to be an important alternative for the funding of the Cota Bombas project into construction. So I think it's a positive sign.
Sounds good. Well, Luquman, I know you're a busy guy traveling around. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Sure, thank you.
And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to send them to newsfeedback@kitco.com. Cheers.